Hello guys, this is Coding with Ninja, and today we're gonna today I'm gonna make a tutorial on how the part can kill a player. So usually you would see that in obbies and other games that which allows this item to to kill other players. Okay, so first thing you need to be familiar with a programming language called Lua because that's what most of the developers use when making games. So we have to insert a script. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to do. And if you don't know, if you're not really familiar with how to code Lua, I highly suggest that you watch my beginner videos. But this is a more, I say this is a little advanced. Okay, so what we want to do is insert a script here, and then we want to type script dot parent, and then we're gonna go ahead and fire an event called touch, right? So if you guys do not know what um, touch events are, basically what happens is if a player touches something or touches a block, if it touches this one, then it will trigger an event, okay? And then what you want to do is connect it with a function, and we want to pass in a part or as a parameter. So the so this argument it takes any a player's part, so which is like an upper leg or like a hand or any of your body parts. It takes it as a parameter and does something. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go and get the model. So we say local model, or yeah, local character. Let's give it a bare name equals part, and then we want to get the first find. You want to use a find first as ancestor of a child of class. Okay, sorry, kind of hard to read it. And then which is a model. So basically, what that does is we're gonna get to the part, and then we want to look for, and then we want to branch our way back, and then we want to look for something in the workspace, right? That's that's a model. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're referencing the model and not nothing else, right? So if that's not the case, or if no model is found, then we go ahead and return. Okay, so this one gets the model, gets the model. In this case, we're gonna get the character. So a model could be anything. If you guys are not familiar with models, it could be anything like, um, literally models are just groups of attributes or like things, you know. If you group them, if you were to group everything into a whole, that's what you call a model, right? Such as your character is a model too. Okay, so we also want to get the player's humanoid or the character's humanoid, right? A humanoid is a type of object, that defines that basically defines a character, right? So in other words, a humanoid it basically it's basically an NPC, like it's a character and nothing else. So we also want to get the humanoid of the model. Okay, local humanoid equals get character, and then find first child, which is humanoid. Okay, or you can use find first child of class, but that depends though. You can also use find first child of class, but that actually depends on your game. If if you have a game that's like that has a different name of a humanoid, then I highly suggest you to use this one. Maybe for something, right? But in this case, by default in Roblox Studios, every every NPC's humanoid name is always going to be humanoid no matter what. Okay, so if if there's no humanoid, then we just go ahead and jump out this function. So which means that it's something else. Maybe it's a house, maybe it's you know, maybe it's a gun touching it or something else, right? We want to make sure that we're referencing the humanoid, because if it is, then it's an NPC or it's a player's character, right? So we want to go ahead and do that. And then what you want to do is we also want to make sure that the player is alive, so this way we can go ahead and kill it. So we have to make a statement that if the humanoid's health is not zero, then we set it to 0. Okay, so let's go ahead and play it. So I'm gonna go and spawn here. And then to make sure things work, let's get the output out. Just make sure that I do not encounter any errors. So as you can see, it kills my character. Okay. So if I do this, it just kills me. Okay. So basically, you can I will post down the code below so this way you guys can use it. Okay. So let's go over it one more time. Okay. And yeah, it works. So let's go over the script one more time. So we want to go ahead and make an event, right? A touch event. So a touch event is basically when a player touches something, it's gonna do, it's gonna perform like some sort of, some sort of API that's gonna go and do something. Okay. We want to pass in the part. Okay. So it could be like, you know, any part, any part object. Okay. So it could be a player's character, a player's character's leg or something like that, right? And then what you want to do is get the model of the character. Okay. So here, okay, let me show you again. I'm sorry about that. Here. Let, so basically, when you run the game, right, you may want to take a look at your Explorer, and then your workspace. So this is your model here. So you see this kind of icon, that's your model. Okay. So when you touch it, it will start executing this part. So find first ancestor of class, so which is a model, right? So in here, this is the model here. So if not character, then return. But this one is a model. So we're gonna go ahead and go on, and then we want to go ahead and execute find first child of class. So if you look at here, we have an object named humanoid, so which is also true. So this will not jump out. So now we want to check if it's 0. Okay. So because it's not 0, we're gonna go and kill it. So you can pay attention right here if you want to, and then let me demonstrate again. So if you were to pay attention to this one, so now it's 0. Okay. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's it. That's all I have for today. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. And yeah, I will post this um this code down below, and then you guys can use it on any part. Okay. So for those of you who are not really familiar with coding and you guys want to go ahead and use this part or copy this, go ahead. Okay. So thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later. All right, peace.